Welcome to an episode of Impact Wrestling here on a beautiful night in Kentucky. Here we are in Louisville, Kentucky tonight to kick off this episode of Thursday Night Impact with the huge main event tonight. Cedric Alexander of the System, NXT Cruiserweight Champion by trade as well. He will be in a main event against a surprise opponent, new Impact Wrestling superstar with some family lineage. So I can't wait to see who we get in that main event tonight. But to kick it off right now, it is Erez Strange and EC3 against Bronson and Mr. Brian Myers, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, out of the system. The system in action here tonight, ready to compete as what a week it was last week here on Impact Wrestling. A couple young talent that we have not seen here in Impact Wrestling debut last week, as we got Simon Miller giving us a thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm not sure how that went, but it went well for us. I think it went well here on Impact Wrestling. The Knockouts Championship was defended and it was retained. And here tonight, this is going to be just a knockdown, drag-out battle of these teams right here. EC3 making his return to Impact Wrestling after years of being gone. This is the company that helped him raise that stock. This is the company that helped him become his main event spotlight. And big time, the 1%er is trying to continue that, and he's trying to do that, but he's trying to expand your mind, man. See, the thing is, he got rich, he got loaded, he got the fame in his head, so he started to think differently. He started to think that he's thinking differently than everybody else, and he's above the system. But the system wants to remind him where his place is. And look at Bronson, just using his weight there. But EC3 said, look, the system is meant to be broken. The system is meant to be questioned, and I'm going to question the system that you guys bring here to Impact Wrestling, because this is my home, and it was where I made myself. I went other places. I went to NXT. I went to NWA. I went around the place. I created my own wrestling company, and let's not talk about that anymore right now. But what I want you to know right now is that I'm going to control what I can control, and that is I'm not bending to the system. And what a great reversal there by EC3. And now he's taking a young lad right now as his mentoree, and he's got SC Strange on the other side. And this kid's is definitely not the norm, definitely does not conform to the system. But this is an easy battle of the system against those who believe they're outside of the system, those who the system wants to control and take over. And this system just wants to run the system here in Impact Wrestling and be that standard of what it should be as a team. And what a shot we got right there. Did not need that shot one bit. But thank you 2K for the camera work there here in Kentucky. And Bronson and Brian Myers want to accomplish something. Get the TNA Tag Team Championships. Get them on your side. Bring those titles to you. And again, it should never be questioned that they can't go for those titles. It should never be questioned that way. And look at this power right there. That's power right there, and that's strength. I give it to him. I give it to him there. I give him that strength right there. EC3 though, doing the battle in alone. I want to see Strange in the ring. I think he has a lot of potential to shine. And I think with EC3 here, I think you've got to give him that opportunity to shine against these guys right now. You know, Cedric Alexander, a member of the system. Later on, he's in action. Later on, he's going to compete against a guy none of us have seen here in Impact Wrestling. And I can't wait to see it. And it's been definitely an acquisition that's set quiet and nobody has made notice. Big need by Myers there, but nothing at all for him there. Now it's time for Strange to step up to the mic here and get to the action. But belly-to-belly suplex there by Brian Myers. Not going to be easy to counteract that right there with the veteran. This man has been a veteran in the business for more than 20 years and has had his ups and downs throughout the business. And he knows this, and he knows the way it goes. And that's why they've taken Bronson as someone that they see that they can help rise to the top. They have a lot of knowledge in there with Eddie Edwards as well in that system group, and they're taking that system down to EC3. He's putting the stops to that pinfall right there. I don't think it would have been enough to take down Strange, but EC3, just an ever vigilant tag team partner in this one, definitely wants to set the tone right off with the system, telling him, losing the best thing since sliced bread number 2. And he got him there. Strange got him with that one, but I don't think he's going for the pin. But you're gonna try to outpower Bronson. What is wrong with you, kid? But you can outspeed him. I know you can. You can definitely outspeed him. You can definitely outmove him. Strange, who would be a great addition to the X Division here. Frog Splash, which would be a great addition with Ricky Sosa as well. Impact Wrestling always showing you different talents, new talents. Can we make him stay here? Who knows? Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. We'll find out. as Impact Wrestling goes for that big boot by EC3 to make the marker there. And now EC3 swinging neck breaker. And a swinging neck breaker right there to the system's Bear Bronson, and a shot and big kicks to the elbow of Bronson. And I think EC3 setting up for a 1%er again. Another 1%er. He's got him right there in the middle of the ring. But that's the thing about tag team wrestling. You got to get rid of the other guy, or else they're going to do that. They're going to break up the tag. This match has been going on right now. You're watching the highlights. That's what we do on these episodes. We watch primarily the highlight of the ending of the matches. So you're going to get this matchup closing out soon. Shh, don't tell anybody. But here we go. Strange now going high risk. And look at that simple move, but effective. And Strange is telling EC3, what do you want me to do? And oh, he almost panicked there. And the Michinoku driver was thinking, that's what he was thinking for that one. Thinking of a Strange driver that could have put the system to bed. But Bear Bronson takes advantage. And this guy it's gotten big and joking jacked from where he used to be. And now going for a pinfall right here and trying to get the win. He hit him with, wow. Bear Bronson and Brian Myers with the win here on Impact Wrestling. Hit him with something. I think that Michinoku driver was supposed to be it. The Strange driver was supposed to be the closer, but it got reversed and he hit him. I guess he hit him hard. I'm not sure. But the young kid, the young rookie, definitely, I guess, wasn't ready for the system in EC3. Just telling him it's okay. Like, we'll get him another day. Again, this match has been going on for quite a while. We got to the end of the match, the highlights. Maybe that's what happened. Look at the Michinoku driver there from earlier today. Bam! That's Bear Bronson's driver there, the Bear driver. And it was enough, man. It was enough, I guess, to put this match to bed. And the win goes to the system. And it's just another day right now. It's not the war. This is the battle right now. And they lost this battle, but the war's not over yet for EC3 and his group of Strange and him of trying to take down the system here in Impact Wrestling. Up next, get ready for some knockout action. It is Alisha Edwards of the system against Dani Luna. And Luna has been frustrated a little bit because she hasn't been given as much time at action with moves like that. I see why she's frustrated. Definitely an innovator, definitely someone who wants to make a name for herself here in professional wrestling. But she's had people like Alisha Edwards are just taking the spotlight, taking the camera time. And she's like, look, and there's no disrespect to her. I'm sure she's great at what she's trying to do, but she's not better than me. And the only reason you guys don't know that she's not better than me because I haven't been in that ring as much. I haven't been given as much time as her. But if you give me that time, give me that attention, and I'll be better and more productive for TNA Wrestling. But we'll see again. Impact Wrestling, always a revolving door. We'd see different faces here and there, and hoping that, Luna is able to stay here. And Luna is able to keep her abilities here. We see more of her here in Impact Wrestling. But again, these wrestlers also compete all over the world in other promotions as well. And they have contracts as well in other places. Here in Impact Wrestling, yes, we are Impact Wrestling with a long lineage and history that we do have. But we want our wrestlers to explore. We want our wrestlers to have contracts everywhere else and get better at it and see what might help them out and what might help TNA grow in the future. But Alisha Edwards right now in a good, secure spot right now with the system. And the system is trying to make this their night tonight. They're trying to make this their opportunity, their moment here tonight. They've already got the first win tonight. And if they can get another win here tonight, that's 2 matches already won. The system is just building and building upon it. And if they can get Cedric Alexander to destroy the newcomer that's coming in to Impact Wrestling, then that's just a cherry on top for them. And right now, Dani Luna, though, is fighting back, and I did not expect less of her. But the knees by Edwards there. The knees to stop Dani Luna's offense there. As Edwards now working on the back here. A hit to the back here. Now Edwards sweeping the legs there of hers. And just taking shots right here. Taking shots at, moonsault right now. You got Bunny on the outside right now. She's outside. That's a future professional wrestler here in TNA Impact. And anytime she wants to sign up and get in that ring, Bunny supporting Dani Luna in this one here tonight. You got Allison Kay on the outside over there with Alisha Edwards. Didn't think we'd see those two pair up again, but hey, or ever. Didn't think that would happen. But say, hey, look, the system is right. This is what's right for Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling needed someone like you guys to take over and show Impact Wrestling the right way. Because when I was here, we weren't following the right way. We were following the wrong way. And ever since you guys have come over, it's the right way. And this is what we want for Impact Wrestling. And shots and shots and shots. Like I said, it's a revolving door of certain wrestlers here. But the system has been the one constant right now in Impact Wrestling. one constant in all of it. Yeah, we had Joe Henry here. We had Jordan Grace as well. We had talent here, and they're gone now over to Raw, SmackDown, WCW. They're all over the place now, and Dani Luna would love to get in that spotlight, being able to move around like that as well. But you got to win your matches here, and this is a chance for you to prove what you've been saying and been talking about. And that suplex right there, that fisherman hook, could have done it. I don't know why she didn't just go for the pin. Maybe she lost the grip of it and didn't feel confident with that one. That could have been what it was. And right now, Edwards hoping to finish off Luna so fast. And if she's able to do this and finish this matchup like now, I don't know. I wouldn't, you know. And now Edwards hawking to Kay, and Bunny giving advice to Luna. But here comes a swinging punch right there by Luna. And she's like, you want some of this? You're more than welcome to get some of this, or that, or step the hell out of the game. This is brought to you by A-Game, the hydration game, baby. The best in the game, as the ultimate hydration. And I've never tried A-Game, to be honest. I've never tried it, but Impact Wrestling's endorsing it. And we are bringing this show to you ready to go here. Also presented by BioFlex. Always gives you previews of the athlete's injuries. And Impact Wrestling is, kick to the top of the head. Shots right there. Big kick right there. A big, huge kick right there. That might silence the crowd here. Might silence the deafening noises. It's Edward now. Edwards has, a big right for her troubles there. And now Edwards got laid down there. And Luna, the Luna flex. And right in the center of the ring. No, kick out by Edwards. I thought that was enough to put this one to bed. I thought that could have been the matchup. I mean, you put her in the ring, in the center of the ring, usually that position, he says, yeah, this match is over. And now Luna striking back and countering. This is the Luna I think we wanted to see, a Luna that can compete like this. The foot might be under the rope or close to it, and rope break. There it is, a referee that can actually see the rope break. Not like an Evolve television where they didn't. If you missed it, there was some controversy at the end, a #1 contendership spot that was on the line, and it got a little dicey. And I can't wait to see what happens there. And a right hand right there to Dani Luna. And now wait a second. What is this twist? No, that's a head buster right there. I don't know what to call that one. That was just grabbing the neck and then dropping down, and like a neck breaker, kind of a variation of it. And Edwards again trying to do what's she thinking? I didn't know she had this game in her. She's just watching Luna as she's down. And I guess she was waiting for Luna to get up, and Luna didn't get up. A springboard moonsault on the back of Luna. And again, back to the springboard. I don't know what she keeps looking for there. I don't know if she's lost or what's going on there, but she needs to figure that out. And back to the springboard again. I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to see the distance or what she's trying to measure there. But that better lead to something. A punch to the gut, man. Come on. All the things you could have done, you did a punch to the gut there. And now Edwards picking up Luna, but Luna countering that and drops her down right there. An inverted DDT that lets her down. That's just an inverted drop, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a pro. And here comes a power bomb. Sit down power bomb to a pinfall. And Luna almost got the win, but Edwards kicking out. What a matchup this has turned into be between Edwards and Luna. I think Luna now seeing a little bit of respect maybe gaining towards Edwards, saying I thought I could just beat her down like that, but no. As Luna waiting for Edwards to pick herself up and drop kick right there. And Luna feeling the crowd's energy, feeling the momentum right now, switching. And what's Luna jumping to the outside? And Kay's like, I'm going to step way over here. I'm not going to get in your way. You can do what you need to do. And Luna, Edwards tried to go to the outside, and Luna saw that. And look at the strength of Luna just to pick her up like that and drop her on her back. Bunny's watching this and hoping that, hey, let's get it, Luna. Let's get this W. Let's get this win. And two ladies that would love to be in the Knockouts tag team. And look, that's how you use the springboard. You don't wait. You just jump off of it. She jumped up and got into it. Luna got into it, but Edwards backing her off right there. And now Edwards face plant. Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this. The system is about to prevail. A kick out by Luna. I thought the system was about to prevail again. I thought the system was about to get the better of us all. And again, back to the springboard. What are you doing at the springboard? That's too far away to jump off of it, man. No disrespect. Jawbreaker. But a reversal there by Edwards to bring it back to her matchup. Wait a second. Oh, What a neck breaker. And I think Edwards might have enough right there. And I think that might be the match. Wow. What a hard fought match. It's going to end like this. And yes, unfortunately, Dani Luna will not be able to get the win over Edwards. And the system is thriving here tonight. 2 wins out of 2, man. 2 out of 2 so far. And they're going to get the main event spotlight with Cedric Alexander against a new Impact Wrestling superstar with some family heritage, some family lineage. It should be interesting to see who that is. Maybe it's AJ Styles' son. Maybe that'd be great. Cedric against him. We'll see what happens. But the win goes over to Alisha Edwards, and the system's already been victorious, man. This is all about the system and where you fit into TNA's system, whether you like it or not. And I think that's what Cedric Alexander wanted to do with the new guy. And we'll get there. And now Edwards trying to put her case into the Knockouts Women's Championship. Again, the system's ready to take over, man. They've done it before, and they'll do it again. They said this is just what happens. It's just the way it works. And again, back here in Louisville, Kentucky, Cedric Alexander about to make his way out to the ring. The Cruiserweight Champion, because he's not bringing that title right now to Impact Wrestling. Doesn't want to make people jealous that he can succeed everywhere he goes. And TNA is just another place like that for him to succeed and to show his true raw talent. And he says, look, the system wants to bring hope to people, but we also want to crush those who believe that they actually think they have a chance to be better than us. See, there's a limit, there's a level, there's a glass ceiling. And then we're on top of that glass ceiling sitting there. But you can't break that glass ceiling. You can't. We just say it's a glass ceiling, but you can't break it. Anyone that goes over, tries to break, tries to get through it, we've stomped them down. And look who just arrived to Impact Wrestling, to TNA. It's Zilla Fatu. Oh, crap. That is lineage right there. A young name that's a hot free agent that definitely was on topic discussions to going to NXT or WWE. And there he is, taking down Cedric Alexander. And Zilla trying to get the better of him. And Cedric now, you got to understand, you're in a ring with a powerhouse, a man that can move like Umaga, but at like 10 times that speed, as like an X Division wrestler. And big time splash on Cedric. I think maybe Cedric might be out of his weight class here against Godzilla here. And he's ready to, is he ready to finish this matchup? Oh my God, imagine if he can defeat Cedric like that with a big time spike. He just ran like a battering ram right at him and right through Cedric. And there is definitely a size discrepancy here for Cedric and him. And the X Division wrestler, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, is getting his ass whooped right now by Zilla Fatu. Wow. And Cedric finally finding something to take over before those attacks are implemented in this matchup. He finally found a way to bring this back together. And Zilla Fatu right now needs to figure out something, needs to figure out how to get back control of this matchup. Because when Cedric starts working, once Cedric starts getting that zone, it's tough to beat Cedric Alexander. I mean, this week has been a tough week for him already. He had to defend that championship. He had to fight for that championship, man. He had to fight. He had to fight for it with, oh wait, look at this headlock. He had to fight with Ray Phoenix, and he took that title away from Ray Phoenix on main event this week. And he's brand new. He's our new Cruiserweight champion. You got to respect that. And no matter what, even if you're, not an Impact Wrestling fan, but you're watching the show, so that means you're a fan. Unless you're tuning in for the first time, then you're tuning in for the first time. This is your NXT Cruiserweight champion right now, doing battle with Zilla Fatu, the newest Impact Wrestling superstar wrestler. We're going with it. And back to the chops, and Cedric is fighting this right now. He's fighting him and trying to stand toe to toe, but I think this is not going to be a battle he can handle. Again, this is like Umaga as an X Division wrestler. That's what this is. And look at the punches being tossed right here. They are tossing, and I think Zilla is going to be quick to get to that championship hunt. And the system right now are watching Zilla Fatu decimate Cedric right now with that move. And now a pinfall. Zilla's thinking, I don't have no beef with you yet, so let's not create a beef, but a kick out. But Cedric kicking out, and Zilla's like, all right, you really want me to beat you down. Okay. And I guess Cedric, the big time knee. Cedric does not go down without a fight. That's the one thing. As much as I hate the system, this guy does have a great motor in him in that ring, and does fight. I'm hoping no interference from the system. They've been very good tonight about not making those interferences. They've been winning their matches tonight. They've been winning every matchup, and they're hoping to spoil this debut and letting Zilla know, hey, you might be new in Impact Wrestling, and you can believe that you're going to do this, but you have to work around us, and you have to make sure that you don't step on our toes while we continue to conquer this land. And look at Zilla Fatu picking him up. My God, the power of this young man. Power slam right there. Running power slam. That could be enough to anybody else. But I think Cedric might survive a little bit more. But Zilla's like, I'm going to take him inside the ring. I'm going to finish this matchup as soon as possible. I don't think he wants to hurt him yet. He hasn't gotten to that point. But if he gets to that point, which he is because he keeps fighting back, I think Zilla might fight back even harder. And look at Cedric with the kip up right there. I've seen these movements. This is when he starts putting it together. If he can get that lumbar check, I think we could be seeing an upset here tonight. But look at Fatu, says it's just too much for you. I'm too much for you right now. The young man going against the veteran, he's taking it to him. I got to give it to him. Usually you don't see a rookie like this or a young man like this come in and start giving it to the vet. But Zilla Fatu is overpowering. He is stronger, man. That's the one thing about him. And Fatu. Oh, look at Cedric taking down Fatu. And now Cedric says, you're down, let me hit you with something nice. Big time elbow, diving elbow by Cedric, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, brand new to the scene. Oh, missing that knee right there, missing that knee. And Cedric and Zilla, oh, big shot here. Wait a second. He's got the hook, he got him. Got him a neck buster. Yeah, it's essentially a neck buster because your neck has been busted there, not in a good way. And a kick out there by Fatu. And a kick out right there. And what a main event this has been. What a night this has been here on Impact Wrestling. It's been the night of the system, though. Great matches, though, but the system has been dominating tonight. And a new debut, a new superstar in Zilla Fatu trying to go with that. He went and hit that big time Superman punch. He hit that Superman punch from his family's tree. And a win by Zilla Fatu with that family tree Superman punch. Bam! And that's going to start raising alarms up in the system. You just ruined the system's night tonight. They had the main event scene. They had Cedric Alexander, the new Cruiserweight Champion. What a week it's been for them. And now this happens. A brand new star to TNA Impact comes in and ruins this for you. Oh, Zilla, I think you just made an enemy with the system, and you don't want to make that enemy one damn bit. You know, no lumbar check, though, from Cedric. So I think if he would have hit that, I think this match would have changed differently. Well, if he would have been able to pick up Zilla, that would have been a different question. But that Superman punch right there from his family tree, it worked, and it knocked down Cedric Alexander and the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, who was celebrating on top of the world this week. Now he's going to go to the back and explain to the system why he lost in a night where the system was victorious. Thank you guys for watching Impact. Thank you guys for spending your time here. I'm out of here.